Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate them all. Let's tap in. Let's get a message for you guys. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. Take the messages that resonate with you, your personal situations, and leave the rest. What is the overall energy, please? Going for it. Somebody going in a new direction. So somebody's going for it. Somebody that could be in a relationship or married to somebody, or maybe somebody's getting in a relationship with someone or whatever this is, but it's in God's hands. Somebody could be getting good news that something is over finally, when it comes to a chapter being incomplete. Somebody is seeing that an earth angel, somebody could be seeing that this earth angel has the power of manifestations or to get something to go in their favor. So around the full moon, there could be bad luck coming to someone. They got troubles coming in because somebody didn't mess up. And that's why they lost everything, because they tried to abuse their power to cause a delay to somebody making a decision. But patience was needed here, all right, for an empress, because somebody was doing too much or in their ego. And that's why their plans backfired, all right? So somebody's going for it. Maybe it's got something to do with marriage or relationships. Going in a new direction in a marriage or relationship. Going for it. New direction. The Fool. What about the Fool? Okay. Courtship. Okay. Somebody is not getting the messages. Somebody didn't get a letter that somebody is working together with someone, or somebody's not getting a message about someone courting someone that is a false person. They was courting someone that's a false person. This could be somebody that's married to someone that's in gloomy thoughts about an older gentleman. Somebody could be went for something here. Maybe so somebody didn't get a message. They went in a new direction, so somebody didn't get an email, a message, or something. Or the reason why somebody went in a new direction is because they didn't get a letter, or the letter didn't come to them about someone dating someone, or this is like business or something like that. Maybe somebody was in business with a false person that someone was married to. It got them in gloomy thoughts, or they're worried an older gentleman and a main female is keeping something from them that they could have been who somebody was loyal to. They're expecting somebody to be going to prison here because somebody's getting a lawyer. Maybe somebody has a family, or somebody that's a lawyer in the family, or a court official when it comes to a house or a family situation. Neighbors, somebody was freelancing. A young man is in their thoughts because they feel like they sick about something being taken away from them. So somebody could be sad. They didn't get a message. All right, they didn't know. They went for something, but they didn't get the message. Somebody went for something, but before they got the message or something about who somebody was working with, somebody was a false person. Because they would have never worked with this person if they knew that somebody was a false person. 444, as I said that. Somebody could have been completely committed to getting to the bottom of something. Yeah, because somebody's ego could have been getting in the way or something like that. They just were seeing something through rose-colored glasses, but not anymore. It's like somebody's taking the glasses out, some sort of rose-colored glasses they had on. Because somebody's trusting their instincts at this time. Maybe somebody has to trust their instinct at this time. About a sewer maiden. Okay? Trying to cause some challenges to use their imagination. Somebody could be trying to make somebody see them as something different. All right? Whoever this person is. They might be trying to glamour somebody. All right? Because even in the reading, somebody don't want somebody to get a certain kind of message. So this person could even be trying to project on someone so that a message don't come out. They went about something in another way because they don't want a message to come out about a sewer man. So that somebody don't feel like they had made the right choice. Yeah. But it's too challenging. Yeah. To do this magic. Because you rediscovered your individuality. And you could be dressed for alchemy. You know, you're an alchemist. So somebody could be trying to do this magic on an alchemist or a high priestess or an earth angel or something like that. But it's not working because you still see clearly. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So a sewer maiden now stuck. They're stuck now. Okay, they don't know what to do because you was already ready for whatever they was trying to do. You was dressed for alchemy. Yeah, back off voodoo. So somebody was trying to do voodoo and they backfired like almost instantly. Yep, ghost people in the haunted girl. Somebody was trying to invade your space. They can't. Now they're trying to seek wise counsel because they can't invade your space. They can't see what you're doing. They can't do something. So they like, shit. Okay, they could be very upset. So now they stuck because you was ready to, I see. Yeah, so after sadness, happiness, and hope returns. They like, damn, man, somebody is upset. Yep, because you rediscovered your individuality. Your childhood treasures have resurfaced. Your life is sweet, and there was some rapid improvement on your foundation. Somebody feel like you learned some new skills or something like that because they can't get past your cloak, is what I'm hearing. Yep. That's how somebody know for sure you in this leadership position. All right. They thought they had a new way for you to not get downloads or for you not to get something, but you got it anyway. They didn't want you to see that somebody was a false person, but you was ready, dressed for alchemy. So after sadness, happiness, and hope returns, when you see her, you're seeing clearly, clairvoyant. So you're a seer. So yeah, it was somebody's brother or sister responsibility to help them blind you, but this is a fucking miracle because you had already learned something that surpasses their knowledge. They don't even know how you did that. Yeah. So they feel like it's time for them to be brave because they know for sure you have a magical protector because they did something at midnight and it didn't work. They did something already and it didn't go the way they thought. And they like, what the fuck, you know? So they're spying, trying to figure out what happened. Like, what's that? You know, a health issue could arise now. Like, what the fuck? Like, what you do? What was that type of energy? They thought they was going to be able to invade your space or invade your boundaries or something like that. But they can't. Yeah, so somebody like, yo, I don't know. They doing their research. Somebody doing their research right now, trying to figure out what the fuck, okay? What's the message? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Tell the universe what you want. It backfired. Yeah, told you. Somebody tried to do a love spell, instantly backfired. Or they tried to do something, glamour somebody, instantly backfired. What else? A fire sign. Could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sage. Their manifestation didn't come through. Maybe, yeah, they took a bad gamble and they lost everything type of energy. So it's like, back to this. You're a winged seer. Maybe a winged seer is somebody's little brother or sister. And they like, this is wow. This is a miracle. So you could be somebody's family member or something like that. And they trying to blind you, but you're stronger than them. You rediscovered your individuality. So you rediscovered your true self. And somebody like, this is crazy. This is a crazy ass miracle because whatever spells they had over your life is just falling to the wayside. And you're actually, after sadness, happiness, and hope returns to your life. And they can't put you back in the box. They can't invade your space. They can't block you off of something. They didn't get the message. They didn't want you to get the message that somebody was a false person or something like that. But I guess it's about to come out in this reading, or you already got that message. All right, what else? What else? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Somebody could be trying to figure themselves out. Maybe somebody didn't want you to know that somebody could have been bisexual, all right? And that could have came out already, but you knew that or something. For some of y'all, they trying to figure out how did you know that they was bisexual? How did you know that somebody found, like, somebody don't want somebody that, because for some of y'all, somebody, when you broke up with somebody, y'all, okay, for some of y'all, it's because you found love messages from the same sex lover of your partners and you stopped dealing with this person and you just was like, whatever. But you maybe never told a whole bunch of people why the whole situation, but maybe this is coming out for some reason. I don't know. So somebody trying to figure out like, what the fuck, you know, they didn't want you to know that you was talking about them or that it was them that, you know, whatever, but you already knew this though. Somebody already knew something. Okay. Yeah. Whatever that was too. So somebody could be now moving on. A fire sign could be moving on. Are you moving on from a narcissist? Somebody that was trying to be in the middle to sabotage something for you or whatever this is. Because their manifestations ain't happening. Okay? Or this person is trying to get you in some sort of low vibrational energy and it's not working. They could have been doing it for the past 5-6 years, something like that. What else? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Yeah, this somebody really took a bad gamble. A narcissist. It's too challenging to work on inner healing now. For them or something like that. So a narcissist knows that's full of themselves, took a horrible gamble. They already move on from a fire sign because their manifestations ain't coming. Or something like that. Or a fire sign can't manifest something. Okay? Also, if this fire sign was trying to do a love spell on somebody, it's not working. It won't work because somebody already knows what's going on. Like somebody also knows that whoever this person is trying to ruin somebody's image, so somebody don't want to be with them or something like that as well. And it's like that's not working either. Also, they tried to attack somebody that's a winged seer. Okay, I don't know how you connected to somebody here, but this fire sign could have tried to attack you, but you're a wing seer that's an alchemist, and they don't stand a chance. If you were not fully in your divinity at whatever point, now they know for sure you are because of the backfire that they're having right now. It was a bad gamble, even fucked up their finances. Okay? Yeah, it's a waste of time. Like somebody know that it's a waste of time for this fire sign to even try. That's what somebody know. So they like, look, man, fuck it. Don't even try because it's a waste of time. They not coming back. Somebody not fucking with so-and-so or whatever this is. Okay? Something like that. So they just sitting there. It's like somebody just looking. Like, when did you get so strong? Or like, how did you figure this out? Or what? Somebody want to know. Yeah. Because somebody wanted to guide somebody on the wrong path, but it didn't work. And the smear campaign ain't working either, is what I just heard. Somebody trying to smear somebody's name. Yeah, they burnt out and they played out. Okay, they trying to prolong some sort of physical, emotional stress with somebody, and it's played out. They the only one stressing. There's somebody else chilling. They life is sweet. Hmm. And this person could be under some sort of, they so burnt out, they got some underlying health issue. They need to go take care of themselves, whoever this person is. Somebody could be 57, but somebody really need to go take care of themselves. They doing too much. Somebody could be good, could have got some sort of something here. Somebody could be having mental anguish. It could have started when somebody got locked up. Somebody is afraid they're going to get locked up. Okay. Also, somebody was trying to do something. Somebody was trying to not get, let somebody get some sort of message about letters or some documentation when it comes to child support. That's another thing I was getting. But somebody already has electronic like documentation of every payment they paid or some shit like that. I don't know where that came out the blue. So I'm gonna just say it. Maybe somebody was going through something like that. Like, you don't need no messages. Just check your emails, or you have our like some sort of digital footprint of something or whatever that is. I don't know. And they not gonna win because this got something that's, for some of y'all, this got something to do with courts and legalities or something like that. And somebody is not, willing to, somebody just trying to stop somebody. Yeah, see? This person just been bad mouthing you. Whoever this person is, that could be in risk about to go to jail or something like that. This person could be a late bloomer. They need to grow up. Whoever this person is, they just need to grow the fuck up. What about this narcissist? Someone that's full of themselves. My nose is itching up a snore, child. I'm right on the money. So what about the narcissist here? Who is this narcissist? This narcissist could be a male or a female. Okay, by the way. Oh. Not afraid to challenge status quo. They could have a naughty secret. They was doing too much. Now it's water under the bridge for this lazy person. Because they was all talk, no action. This person got criminal record. A narcissist. Yeah, this person was talking heavy. It was like talk heavy energy, right? They not afraid to, challenge the status quo here. This person was keeping a crazy naughty secret about a secret affair. Like I said, could have been with that same-sex energy. They was doing that because they did something a lot, though. Maybe somebody was doing something a lot, keeping that a secret a lot, or somebody don't care, though. Again, learning to forgive so learning to forgive others and yourself, letting go of the past and enjoying life. So somebody don't care, and that somebody burnt out because they was hoping that would prolong something, but somebody don't give a fuck. It is what it is. So somebody is, if even if this is like somebody finding out a guy that they dealt with used to deal with, a gentleman's or something like that, somebody doesn't care, and they're not gonna hold that against them or something like that. Like somebody thought maybe that was like their ace in the hole for somebody don't give a fuck. They're like, okay, and you know what I mean, something like that. Yeah, so now, yeah, see, that was their ace in the hole. They was finally gonna do something, expose somebody, a little dirty secret or something. Somebody like, okay, and it's not making the waves that they thought. Some wave is not working. It didn't work. Naughty secrets. What's the naughty secrets for some of y'all? All right, it could have something to do with that, but naughty secrets, somebody don't care. They forgiving and forgetting. That's water under the bridge. Somebody don't care. Naughty secrets. What's naughty secrets? Oh. We got a divine feminine. Hey, yeah. So, yeah, so whoever they trying to, I know something that you don't know, divine feminine already knew. They didn't care. They like, I know. Yeah, I know. And somebody didn't know that. Emotionally intelligent in the reverse. They thought that you didn't know, but you don't care. All right? Yeah. Wow. Because you think logically and without emotion. So somebody is like, damn. This is somebody that doesn't know. Also, somebody also knew that somebody had somebody under a love spell. And they wasn't thinking logically when they was doing something. Like, so, people can do spells to get people to go to the same sex and stuff like that. And somebody may have proof that that's what that was. Somebody already knew that. Even, yeah. Or somebody already knew that they had a divine feminine under the spell, making them go to the same sex or something like that. Somebody knew that. They don't care though. Yeah, somebody still feel like there's no place like home. They feel they feeling hopeless without you. But they wanted somebody to kick someone to the curb. All right. Also, when this person could have did that, if somebody kicked you to the curb and you was homeless or something like that, they got really bad. They cursed themselves when they did that. Now they're afraid of some legal actions. What is going on? But somebody got evidence. A divine feminine had got evidence or proof of something. And they finally doing something about something. Somebody that's been cyberbullying them and stuff like that, they're being canceled. Because you know how to manage your own emotions. Okay? So somebody could have been cyberbullying you, divine feminine. Yeah. There's somebody that has an underlying health issue has been cyberbullying somebody. Okay? They thought that they was going to be able to trick somebody or, do some weird shit. So you could be finally taking action here. This class clown took a bad gamble. Now it's clean house. Somebody's cleaning the house. Something is being cleared out or cleared out y'all energy. A class clown that's emo. Because the truth got revealed. They could be very much so deep in their emotions. Emotional drama queen. Faking something for attention. Making a big deal out of something. Just because they're exposed. That their glory days. So now, since they're exposed, their glory days is over. And they could be very much so unfulfilled and disappointed. And because they're going to have to take several seats. So whatever action somebody did to bully you, it exposed them. They exposed themselves for who they are. Like, yeah. Maybe something that they said. They was hoping you don't see the message. They was hoping you didn't see something because somebody went in a different direction to do something. But they got exposed anyway. And their glory days is over now. Because this person is losing it. Because they took a bad gamble. Yeah, this person has behavior issues. Whoever this is that was trying to compete with you wanted to distort or twist a message and it didn't work. It didn't work. It only exposed them. And it was like, oh my God. See, so something instantly backfired. They like, oh my God. Damn. And somebody's just seeing this person as having a lot of behavior problems, behavior issues, because they couldn't take you for a ride. And they can't prolong pain or abuse when it comes to you. They can't prolong something. They can't take you for a ride, train ride in the reverse. And they can't prolong some sort of abuse. Train ride in the reverse. So something stops here. Something is over now. Yep. And now you're going to be living rent-free in this person's mind. Living rent-free in that person's mind. Yeah, because they salty as fuck. All right. Or maybe they wanted you to be salty and bitter and jealous when you was homeless. But they cursed themselves. That was a bad decision. They regret every single day. You living rent-free in this person's mind. Yeah, because they did something for the sheeple. Yeah, and they didn't get no rewards from it at all. It was a slow game for them. This person definitely wished that they would have made a better decision in this situation, but poetic justice, the way justice is playing out right now, yeah, you not hurt or brokenhearted about something. Oh my God, my nose is itching up a storm, child. You're not hurt or devastated, or there's no obstacles in your way or any of that. Like somebody can't cock block you. Somebody is hella pissed right now. No smoke and mirrors is working. Somebody is authentic love. Somebody really they dig you, or you're gonna have authentic love in your life. All right, with somebody that's not a finesser, somebody that was in their ego, thought that they was gonna get away with something. All right, this you're living rent free now in this person's mind. Workplace issue. This could be somebody that you worked with or that did the same thing as you or whatever. You living rent free in this person's mind. You can care less. They took a bad gamble and lost everything. They all in their feelings because they're being exposed, and you just moving forward. Like, it is what it is. Yeah. They thought that they was going to get away with something. YOLO. You only live once. YOLO. All right. Whoever this bougie person was now has legal matters. Okay. So somebody about to take some sort of legal action towards somebody. They not getting it now. They didn't get the message that a sewer maiden is stuck, or you don't know that a sewer maiden is delayed or stuck or fucked up since you released some sort of power. All right. Maybe you cleansed your energy, cleaning house. Like, also the industry is cleaning house. All right. They're cutting back on those that are being hateful. Okay. I feel like also I'm getting like, for those that are like being hateful online or bullying people, cyberbullying, it's like rules are being set in place that's more stronger than the ones that was before. Just like with anything, evolution, right? It's like censors, like the government may be stepping in here when it comes to like censoring things. Certain messages, like what people would text or write, it don't get posted, or they'll block like people from certain people's platforms if the coding isn't authentic or something like that. Like, you know how some people make fake pages or something like that, but now it's like maybe the government is like clocking really, setting something into place here where you only allowed to make such and such accounts or something like that. You can't have, because they got to keep track of everything. So they're limiting some people, or they're limiting certain things here. And it's going to make something more lighter for those that are actually doing the work, actually that has some sort of longevity. And it's like, finally they're doing something about this. You're going to be happy to hear this, because these people gonna have to move on, because nothing that they manifest will ever work. It's like some sort of like blocker, all right, to cut down the traffic of trash is what I'm getting. I don't know. It's like, so there could be new rules about to be put in place or something like that at your workplace, right? Whatever you do, maybe you work online, maybe you work in the office, whatever you do for work. All right. It's like something about hate crimes and certain stuff is being monitored differently. It's like opening up a new job where that's what some people do every day, is look for those that are making fake pages so that they can bring them some sort of some legal problems or something like that, or making fake accounts, because anything to do with the internet has everything to do with the government and scamming and all of that. It's like they're cracking down on something, y'all. So now there's going to be a new door that's open to, doors are opening here, like roads are opening to you guys that are in the upright here, to bring some balance, more balance, okay, in your energy, and cutting out the riffraff. It's like, if you're not dedicated to your whatever you doing for the highest good or whatever this is, then you can't be involved. So whatever this is, They're alchemizing something, and so after sadness, maybe you guys was just sick of people doing this type of shit. Okay, like their glory days is over with this using technology shit to harass people or stuff like that. Their glory days is over here. This people are the people with behavior issues have a problem now that they're gonna have to worry about. Okay, because they didn't get the message. They went for something, but they didn't get the message before they did something about what's going to happen moving forward with false people. Yeah, that's causing problems, gossiping, competing in the workplace, harassment. No, okay? That's not happening no more. Just because of your complexion or just because of where you at or whatever. That's being cracked down. Like maybe some sort of, so be careful, okay? Especially if you are on some sort of platform or something like that. Even when, because I don't know if some of y'all don't, well, if you don't have a platform or something like that, you might not know, but you can go into this mode where you're not seen under your account, right? But it's still your account. So be careful because that account still is connected to your original account. Okay. Even though it looks like you under a fake name, or somebody could have put a fake name, or something like that. I think it's called Indigo or some shit where you can hide yourself or some shit like that. But they're about to crack down even on that type of stuff. Like, so if you somebody is doing that, because that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, if somebody is doing that, just know that if you actually are doing that and it's something to attach to your account, it will be shut down just as well as that, as whatever that is that you're using. So think about it before you fuck up your money. That was a bad gamble. Maybe they did this already and now they don't know what to do because they've been released and they're blocked or something like that. Yeah. They sacrifice too much of themselves with pretending, jealousy, insecurities, with fake friends. With the case of the ex and your ex, they all was fishing here. And because somebody can't find somebody no more, somebody's inactive now on whatever thing they got going on. Yeah, so they can't prolong something no more. So because somebody got blocked, so they got to move on. That's what I'm gonna seeing with my mind's eye. So they got to move on now. So the rules is getting stricter here. Yep. They ignored a message. They didn't pay attention to something. Maybe they got a message here. Yep. They ignored a message that something will be fading away. Problems will be fading. Problems will be behind you. They will disappear out of your life. Time to heal and move on. Move on. Left on red. So somebody leaving somebody on red, they're moving on. Whoever this person is, that's too in their ego. Look, I can't make it up. That's racist. Something about somebody being in their ego, thinking that they was too big to fail, that was racist. No matter what the race was, whether it was complexion or what. Or just about religions, whatever this is. It's like they gotta go. So somebody's moving on now. They got left on red here. Yeah, this was clickbait. That's crazy. Catfish. Somebody that was racist is catfishing y'all. Or was catfishing y'all. Somebody that was in their ego and racist was catfishing somebody. They got left on red because somebody is finding out, whoever the person is that was behind the fake accounts or something was in their ego, because this person could be prejudiced or racist or whatever this is, and they was catfishing somebody. Wow. That was emotionally intelligent. They never thought you would figure this out. They had somebody on a roller coaster ride. Now people has moved on. All right, because they was talking hella crap or something like that about you guys. Really trying to make you look bad or something like that. We got clickbait. Or somebody could be trying to move on because they could have said you guys were, racist or something like that. And that was clickbait or something. It was a bait and switch type of energy. What's going on? Clickbait, catfish, and clickbait. Yellow. Yeah, you only live once. Now they heartbroken because they did this out of their own shadow side. They need to go fucking heal somewhere. For whatever they did, they need to go heal. Yeah, they really feel guilty for doing this now. It's like, first they tried to pretend to be something that they're not, or whatever the case may be. Like I said, this person could even have some sort of platforms and is even going back to them like they can't do something on media or something like that. I don't know why I'm getting media heavily with this, but somebody really feels guilty here. They really want to apologize. Okay, a party animal, somebody that thought something was a game, want to apologize now for not trying to ruin your life or something like that. With this yellow energy, you only live once, going at, because they see you going after your dreams. And they feel guilty. Maybe you made changes for the better and somebody tried to just stifle you or something. Yellow, you only live once. Rumors, exactly. That's why somebody was spreading hella rumors, because of your glow up and the attention that you was getting and how popular you have became. So they was talking hella shit. Who the fire sign? Fire sign. What about the fire sign? Emotionally intelligent here. This person could be understanding why somebody did this. All right. And why somebody was giving someone the cold shoulder. Or they are giving somebody the cold shoulder. Controlled. So a fire sign knows that somebody is too emotionally intelligent. They understand non-player energies. Okay. Somebody's too emotionally, so AKA they understand bots. Like even with that, like fake stuff. Something was a bot. Like somebody could have did something with a bot type of energy. Somebody someone or something that was easily controlled. All right. We got emotionally intelligent. Divine guidance. Exactly. That's the difference here. One thing is not like the other. Different backgrounds and statuses. One person could be unauthentic and you are very authentic. And somebody understands that now about you. Because they seeing a lot of synchronicities here. Yeah, wow. This person could have been making a lot of fake accounts here, spreading a lot of rumors, faking it until they made it or some shit like that. Because they knew you was very different here. But they still thought that even though your pockets was deep, they still be able to block you. Because somebody could have paid somebody here to do this. Maybe to keep a secret. To keep something hidden that you are loaded or something. Or you're a big spender. Or something like that. Somebody behind a fake account here could have tried to keep a secret. That they was trying to block you because they felt like you was just too different. This could have been somebody that was wealthy. They just felt like you was just too different and they felt they were better or more superior than you or something like that. We got fake accounts and yeah, this person, whoever that is, okay, they could have fake accounts and fake followers. That's wild. Okay, so also, yeah, those that have made fake accounts or accounts and they paid for followers, because apparently people could do that. Those are those accounts that are being, wiped out and stuff like that. They could be an influencer, whoever this fire sign is. But they could have paid for their followers or something like that. Take it as it resonates. Fake followers. Okay, so this person, yeah, wow. Somebody that has fake followers know that that's why you sitting on a pedestal. Because you truthful. You earned your keep. So they like, fuck, well, shit, you know? Damn. Maybe that's so, if somebody was trying to knock your stuff down, they found out that you earned your keep, you know, all your following was real or some shit like that. And this person, since they found that out, that you are idolized and stuff like that, this person was clout chasing off of you. Because you did the work to gain your followers and somebody else paid for theirs. They was clout chasing off of somebody because they are the ones that's inauthentic. But you still had the upper hand because you did everything in the upright. Yeah. What's that? So they can't trespass against you by any means. They can't. Yeah. And they can't change something. They can't alter. If something is unaltered, all right, somebody has to quit now. They can't alter something because something is just, you're so magnetic. Whatever, you're in your attracting mode. Whoever the sewer maiden isn't, they're not attracting anything. They're cloud chasing to get stuff. And whatever this is, like, it's just strange. They could have even said that you wasn't authentic. What's this leech energy that was cloud chasing off of you? They didn't get the message. They didn't get the message here. All right, that you having an underdog here, right? Somebody that was overlooked is having a new beginning, and you are being accepted. All right, everything is good in your life. So manifestation, tell the universe what you want in the reverse. So something wasn't manifested. You could have did something authentically or something, or they can't manifest something now. Let's manifest in the reverse. Cleaning house. When it comes to somebody that wants to be a big spender, but they ain't got no money. This person that was trying to use somebody for finances, they can't manifest something. And they're very much so majorly embarrassed, and they feel ashamed. All right, because there is an underlying health issue going on here because of what they've been doing. What's the big yikes? Big yikes. Huh. Big yikes. What's the big yikes? Somebody definitely feels shameful because it's a slow game, okay? Something could have slowed down for that person. All right. Yeah, and that's why somebody's seeing them as inauthentic. And they can tell why you have the upper hand. So the earth angel got the upper hand because somebody was inauthentic. Something wasn't real. This is like a fake spiritualist here. A con artist. Okay? Yeah. Now somebody want to self-satisfy something here. They want to ask you for forgiveness. Whoever this fake spiritualist is. They sorry. All right. This bougie person, somebody that's bougie, wants to fix something now because people are seeing them as a fake spiritualist. They're so embarrassed. They're unable to manifest anything. We got mending. Yeah, because they see that your wishes is coming true and they feel so guilty. And they sorry. They want to reach out. They sorry. They feel guilty for what they did. Okay? Huh. Because they were spreading a lot of rumors about you. Had everybody going. Okay? Maybe calling you all kind of names and stuff like that. But maybe even with the universe could be setting a record straight when it comes to you guys. And whatever shape or form this is, because the ripple effect, this person is like, did things for popularity or the sheeple. They're a follower, okay? Maybe they had people following them into a thirst trap, and people could be upset about that. Okay? So back to that competition, because I always, like I've been telling y'all for years, like if you're on your spiritual path, there's no competition. Your biggest competition is yourself. And whatever, not, don't focus on whatever somebody else got going on, because you never know what, like, I call it how they were born on their spiritual path, or how what they had to go through to get there. So be mindful, okay? Those that are just waking up, don't look at somebody else's plate. Focus on your own meal, okay? Because people pleasing and following groups and crowds and stuff like that might mislead you, okay? Goodness gracious. It might lead you down the wrong path, and you'll wind up missing your own opportunities because of victim mentality, unhealed childhood wounds, unhealed playing the blame game. Oh, not getting over people that has hurt you. I don't care if it's family members or an ex-lover. You know, we all have been hurt before, but it's our duty to let go of things that we cannot change. So we can't change what had happened the other day. We can't change what happened 2 years ago. We can't change anything that happened 10 years ago. But what we can do is keep a positive mindset for the days to come and the days that you are in. So focus on your right now. Stop focusing on all the bad stuff that happened before. Let go of the resentment for people that may have broke your heart. Forgive these people genuinely and authentically, because sometimes people just be doing stuff and you don't, it's okay. That don't mean that you got to deal with that person, none of that. If you choose not to, confirmation, but it's your duty to forgive these type of people, because it only blocks your way. Forgiveness is a thing here. It's big. Okay? It's really big. It's people, somebody needs to understand that, or this is what this person is understanding. Wow. This person that could be closeted, that was a part of a cult with some strange beliefs. This is what they're getting, okay? The closeted could be somebody that was, in a closet. And maybe that's why they was doing that. It could have been a masculine that was doing this. Or feminine. Somebody, I don't know, y'all, but... And then also people that are in that energy, right? They're afraid to be themselves. You got to understand why people's join certain groups. Why? Because they have no direction. So they want to be somebody, but they just don't know who they want to be. And if you're being led by the wrong individual, that has unhealed childhood wounds, because they're still angry at their child essay that they went through when they was a child, right? Right? I hope y'all understand, they're somebody that did something to them, and it's reflecting as they get older. That's why so and so got behavioral problems, because they never dealt with their childhood wounds. Some certain people could have had worse lives than them, but at the end of the day, that's not how they see it. They don't understand that. You understand? I hope y'all understand that. Like, they don't understand that. Other people had bad lives and still got over it. Why can't you forgive and forget? Men that fix the things that you can fix. Stop being so goddamn stubborn. It's people out here that's jealous about the weirdest stuff, when they can just take the time out and fix the things that they need to fix within their family situation. I know it's somebody that could be upset about the way you loving on your kids because they kids don't fuck with them. You understand what I'm saying? And that's not your problem, but they will try to make it your problem because they have the inability to go apologize, admit they wrongs, mend that relationship. You understand what I'm saying? And whatever way this is, but you have done that, and I feel like that's why your wishes is coming true. You did all of the steps and let go of all of the people and places, things that you cannot change, and let go of the I'm gonna fix it, I'm gonna fix it, and you just running your wheels in the same direction and just getting nowhere. How about you fix your inners, and then everything else outside of you will unfold, right? Remember, everything that is going wrong outside of you, it starts from within. It's a reflection of you. If you have a lot of chaos within yourself, you're going to have a lot of chaos outside of you. If you have a lot of chaos in a situation, because some people will try to bring you chaos, but then there's those people that are emotionally intelligent enough to not take on that energy because it's not yours. You understand? Listen, it's millions, gazillions of ways to protect yourself out here. And I feel like you are getting that, or you will be getting that very soon. Somebody really feel like they are cursed for what they did, how they acted, how they treated you. It was all because of their own shit. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. And sometimes people just be upset because they see who they want to be in you, and they get mad because they like, how the fuck I was just talking trash about you and you are everything I want to be. And then that's when, if they're delulu enough, that's when they start talking about, oh, you stole my destiny energy. Like, child, go heal. Okay. And I'm not saying that that's not, people can't swap. They can. But you just got to be 10 toes down in your energy to make sure that nobody tries to take your shit. Okay. Because when you get to a certain point of your divinity, it's impossible for somebody to snatch anything from you. And then they end up like this. And even if they already had made a plan before you got into you always can turn it around. That's why you get 24 hours in a day, right? Don't allow the outside world to affect you or anybody just because they're mad. Like, come on. Who cares? Live your best life for you. Be happy for you. All right. And God will add on whatever you need. Okay. We got cats. Curl up in your own space and all that cool shit. You're comfortable in your own space. Or you're about to be if you're not. We got dream and flight. In the reverse. Somebody can't saw their way out of some sort of illness that they put themselves in. It could even be a spiritual illness. Somebody's hella suspicious how everything is playing out because they can't get out of something, but you can. And they like, that mean that you're not authentic? Because they know what they did to you. They was there. And that's another thing somebody's looking at, because they know who you are. They are attacking, right? You don't know who they are, but yet you are still winning. You understand? So somebody looking at somebody like, yeah, okay. I think I see, I think I know, I think I fucked up, because they don't even know you, but yet you damn bad. And you got all their information from everything, birth charts, the everything. Their past life or their life story, what happened to them, and they know nothing about you. And you just said all this cool shit of how you was the best thing out here since sliced bread. And how come this person is still moving forward and you stuck? Somebody could be asking somebody that. Because they can't saw their way through something. Somebody don't want to be friends with somebody. It's like this person literally hung themselves with this shit. Whatever they were saying about you, or how they was treating you, or something like that. So somebody is like, oh my gosh. Let's see, somebody could be seeing this person as a bloodsucker that's having parental issues. Parents is getting in the way, controlling parental figure. Or they're seeing somebody, the parent is that. Yeah. Or that's the kind of household they lived in growing up or something like that. Somebody really feel like they in too deep, whoever this bloodsucker is, because they can't solve their way through immediate problems. What's this warrior in the reverse? Yep, stop fighting it. If you can't beat them, join them. They can't beat you. So somebody's no longer going to be fighting something. Somebody could be suspicious. Yeah, they keeping a wary eye on how things is evolving. Flight in the reverse. Somebody's not taking off. Something didn't take off for somebody. Or flight is in a reverse. It says, do the risk outweigh the... Yeah. Hell yeah. So somebody is keeping a wary eye on how things is playing out, and they like, do the risk outweigh the rewards? Hell yeah, they feel like. If you can't beat them, join them. They keeping a wary eye out what's going on. It's something that's risky. Did the risk, so the risk that they took, did it outweigh the reward? Yes, because somebody is falling now. We got dream. They could have fell victim to a dream, child. Dream. Yeah, dreams tell stories. Pay attention. Somebody could have even had a dream that you were going to be able to be comfortable, or that you were comfortable and curled up in your own space, minding your business, drinking your water, curling up in your own space and being comfortable in life. Somebody could have had a dream about that. Or that's what they seen, foreseen, or something like that. Or you could have dreamed about that. Okay? But somebody was on a mission here. But now they in too deep. They feel like there's no way out of something that they did. This bloodsucker, if you can't beat them, join them. What's this? If you can't beat them, ooh, join them. What's this? So somebody is no longer looking you up. Identity theft. Somebody did not want somebody to look you up because they found out somebody tried to steal your identity. Yeah, this person that's been admiring you from afar has cursed themselves. So if you can't beat them, join them. That's wild. Somebody tried to be you better than you or something. If you can't beat them, join them. Somebody's no longer looking you up. The sheeple are following the crowd, easily influenced. Yeah. A late bloomer. They wanted to prolong some pain, but somebody is no longer looking you up. Sheeple. All right. What's the sheeple? Mama's boy in the reverse is salty because they're being accused as doing too much. They're being accused as being a simp. Wow. So somebody telling somebody they don't want to look somebody up. The sheeple already know that mama's boy, her opinion matters the most to them, is salty. They're very bitter and angry and jealous because somebody believed they was accusing you. Okay, but they went overboard with this accusing. Somebody was doing too much. They went overboard doing something, accusing you. So somebody saw a simp was accusing you of something. They went overboard to accuse you of something just so you could be isolated from their secret life of what they were doing. But your angelic ancestors are here. Something is not moving here. Somebody's inactive, unwind. It was a waste of time because y'all too different anyway to be somebody's rebound and try to finesse somebody. What's accusatory? What they was accusing somebody. What was this? That you put them in harm's way? Whatever they was accusing you of, it could have put you in harm's way. That's why your ancestors got your back. This person could even endanger themselves for the things that they were saying about you. It was unnecessary drama they was putting you in. They was accusing you of something that wasn't true. And it just to put you in harm's way, but your angels is clearing something up. Put you in harm's way? Wow, that's fucked up. Somebody was accusing you of something to put you in harm's way because they didn't want people to know about their secret life or something they was into. To put you in harm's way? Wow. Because they felt betrayed. That you was winning? They felt betrayed because you didn't give up. Oh my God. They felt betrayed because you didn't give up. And you had a glow up. So they try to steal your identity. Yeah, your glow up is a part of your mission. That's why they got caught. Okay? Somebody could have been pretending to be you, or pretending something was you, or you was saying something, or you was doing something to destroy you. An admirer from afar that's a bloodsucker. What the hell? It was all for their own self-pleasure to see you fail or sad. They wanted to prolong some sort of weird-ass abuse, mama's boy person. Because they knew you were going to start a new life and maybe even get married to somebody and have a beautiful life. And they didn't want that for you. All right. So when you started really moving forward, this person started really going in, trying to hurt you and accuse you of bad things, okay? So people will get on board with them and talk bad about you. Now somebody is very suspicious of how things are playing out because you're still standing, you're okay. Suspicious. These people that they was talking bad about you too. It's suspicious. Why? Because somebody is in too deep. They feel like it's no way out. They too emotionally involved. Because somebody really, like, something about your status increased. Your popularity, you getting a lot of attention. And the Tinder swindler was trying to steal your identity. Stealing from others, stealing your identity, pretending to be something that they are not. They was watching you from afar, online stalking you. And they cursed themselves. This was a bad decision they are regretting. Being low vibrational and being a gold digger. Because they can't gaslight you. In too deep. Wow. Somebody really could have legal issues going on. For trying to get revenge on somebody. Or somebody that got legal issues going on. Somebody could be very spiteful or revengeful. That they can't copy you. Yeah. That's impossible to do. Because you're having a brand new beginning here. And somebody that's inauthentic is just got to watch this happen. They're having a lot of legal issues. They in too deep because there's legal issues going on for a bloodsucker. That they can't change. They're living in the past. Missed calls. Messages left unread. If somebody is aware, the truth seekers are finding out. This person could have been bullying you and trying to sabotage you. Whoever this bloodsucker is. That has a Napoleon outlook on life. They didn't want to see the bigger picture. Because they still felt like it was a possibility to put you in a bad position. This bloodsucker has legal issues that they can't get out of. Wow, an energy vampire. They was on a mission and focus because they were jealous and insecure. And that's why they're having a tower now. There's a tower moment all in your face. Something blew up in somebody's face. Somebody feels abandoned now. They're abandoning their responsibility to cock block you because you got the upper hand. Damn, so it was somebody's responsibility to cock block you? What? And that's blowing up in their face. Why would that be their responsibility? I don't know. But it caused them some legal issues, okay? Running back to you, okay? And I feel like a Tinder swindler know damn well they can't come back to you. Because they're unloyal. And they didn't even see what they was doing as this scam that they was doing. They didn't even see it as wrong. Wow. Flight in a reverse. What's the flight in the reverse? So, yeah. So somebody is suspicious because somebody can't even talk to you. Flight in the reverse. Something is going left for somebody. Does the risk outweigh the rewards? Yes. Because they didn't get nothing out of this. Flight in the reverse. What's that flight in the reverse? Yeah, because you're on top. And this stranger danger is very intimidated because they're not. They're facing obstacles and roadblocks. And it's really fucking with their mental. That your ancestors got your back. You're on top because your ancestors got your back. Because this fire starter here, whoever this is, they wanted the truth to be revealed about what this person did. And that's why something is coming out. And people could be moving on from them. Trying to be on top got them fucked up out here, y'all. Damn. And your ancestors has got your back from this person. They need to get a lawyer. Wow. Wow. Yeah, because somebody can't change somebody's mind. They're limited. Something is unchangeable. They need to get a lawyer. Something bad is happening to somebody behind the scenes, y'all. This was a big risk. They need to get a lawyer. They was hoping that they'll be okay. A boy toy. No, that was stalking you, watching you, doing bad stuff to you. Wanting to use you as something to do or do something like weird to y'all, whatever that is. Yeah, they need to get a lawyer. The ancestors said you won, that's it. There's no changing that. Yeah. This person has some sort of karmic connections that they made with snakes. Okay. Yeah. Now they're trying to think logically here. Like what they did and how it really can affect them, like for longevity. They should have thought about doing this with flings, people that wasn't long term or something wasn't long term for them. What's the flings? Manipulator and finessing smooth talker. Dreams tell stories. Pay attention. What does my dream trying to tell them? Dreams tell stories. Pay attention. So, oppressive. So, a dream is telling somebody how oppressive somebody, who the problem was. Yeah. Or somebody that was being cruel to you guys, was trying to think of the possibilities on how to get some sort of attention. All right. Again, dreams tell stories about somebody that's cruel. Too hot, too heavy, too soon, won't last, shouldn't last. The ripple effect of somebody being bitter. It's a hard pill to swallow here. Dreams tell stories. Pay attention. The ripple effect of somebody being bitter could lead to bad, tragic endings, karmic contracts, and everything else. Disappearing act. Now you see them, now you don't. In the reverse, they can't disappear from this. They're being blocked. Cock blocking. They can't act like they didn't do something. Now you see them, now you don't. This could have been a hindering connection. This was an obstacle. Somebody tried to cock block somebody. Somebody bitter wanted to come back around to try to cock block you. What else? Cock block. But now they can't. Yeah. You're not a non-player, so they can't do that. Yeah. They only can cock block 9 players. people that are not in their divinity, people that have not learned the spiritual lesson, but you did. So they can't cock block you. They only can cock block 9 players. Yeah, they can't gaslight you or manipulate you. They know that. Whoever this is, they can't gaslight or manipulate a divine masculine, or yeah, with, I guess, fear tactics. Somebody didn't want to let somebody go, to have somebody new, or to have a new start with you. They can't gaslight or manipulate somebody. Okay. 9 player in the reverse. Whoever you are, you could be very focused on work or on your spiritual mission. Okay. They call you a work addict. Okay. Maybe you just been focusing on your craft or your work or whatever because of what somebody was doing. Okay. You could be very focused. So this is like the people that are mad about your routines and how focused you are to still produce whatever you're producing on a daily basis. Something is being faded away. So your problems, whoever you are, this work ethic or whatever, you've been putting work before love because of this. Maybe somebody kept trying to knock you down or do some weird shit to you. Those problems that will be fading away here, they're about to disappear out your life here. You get to move on. It's time for you to heal from this bullshit. Yeah, it's time for you to be able to curl up here with this puppy love energy with somebody that maybe love you a lot or something like that. Yeah. But something is fading away here. Problems is fading away because you get to curl up and be comfortable in your own space. All right. Yep. Because there is no more obsessive stalking, watching, competing with you. There will be no more of that. Yeah, somebody is definitely abandoning that energy. Wow. And they say can't sit with us. That's wild. Left for dead. Lack of support. Casted out. Rejected. Dismissed. And they can't sit with you. They should have been on your side from the beginning. They can't sit with you. This person knows that something is exposed and they can't sit with you. That's why they can't be around you, or that's why you don't talk to them, or that's why something is the way it is. They can't sit with you because if they're finding out what these people did to you or what somebody did to you. In the shadows and the reverse. In the shadows and the reverse. Party animal. Excess baggage, trying to weigh somebody down. So it's exposed that somebody that was the life of the party here, or that you're the life of the party, you're going to be the life of the party, social butterfly, in the streets, having more fun. You're going to start having more fun. This is being exposed to somebody, or they know that, because the past is no longer weighing you down. Yeah, our allies are canceling long-term plans that they made because they see you are having a new beginning. Party animal. Yeah, so I feel like somebody definitely is being canceled for being cruel. They're attacking you through words and posts. Whoever this cyberbullying person is has been canceled for being cruel. Confirmation, and that's not going to change. Yeah. Now that you get to have fun and live your life, somebody that cyberbullied you is stuck or something. Yeah, whoever this is. That was bougie. It could have been a case of the ex that tried to gaslight somebody. They're very intimidated and triggered now because they're stuck. As you start over and have a brand new life, they feeling obstacles and stuff like that because you get to start over or something like that in life. And they can't cock block it. They're mad about that. Let me clean this up here, honeys. Okay, y'all. Let's see. Somebody could be a Cancer that didn't listen today. They're no longer a part of an organization or something. Okay. They didn't listen to their spirit guides or something like that. And a Scorpio could be significant here. Cancer and Scorpio. Know that a divine being is free of all sickness in the fall. Something about somebody's North Node here. He wanted revenge. Somebody could have a Cancer or Scorpio North Node in the fall. They had wanted revenge on somebody. Yeah, she want revenge on a crooked boss because they lost everything for going against you. Yeah. They could have said your children didn't love you at all 5 years ago. You didn't ghost somebody. They finding this out. K, they know you know. A, F, and P, M. This man got a thick beard. Somebody grandma knew you was an earth angel. That's wild. But they still was like talking really bad about y'all. Okay. Somebody bro on Tuesday. No balance and harmony been restored in every area of your life on a full moon. Something about the moon sign. Somebody's moon sign. You can have a Scorpio or Cancer moon. Or a Scorpio, Cancer, North Node. Alright, for some of y'all. Or it's y'all sun sign. Or this person's sun sign. They wanted to get revenge on you. Whoever that person is. But if you're reading this, it's too late. You mean everything to them. An old neighbor. Ex-lover. Okay. And a Taurus on Monday. This man got dreads or braids, B. Oh, E. Somebody baby mom destiny is safe because they made the right choice. So this is what they talking about. They talking about somebody, whoever you are, you can be somebody baby mom and your destiny is safe. A Nigerian man or a woman was doing beauty spells on you, a Jamaican man or a woman. They know they messed up bad. Somebody that got a black, red, orange, purple, blue, or green or gray card. They know that this was true love. Friday, it was true love on Friday. Or somebody knew it was true love Friday. All right. Yeah, in the wintertime, he got that comeback. Yeah, so return to sender to all involved, known or unknown. This man doesn't have a beard. It could be in the backfire. Yeah, because somebody want to be with you so bad that they can't control something no more. She walking away from a karmic W. Somebody niece. A Hispanic man or a woman no longer want to be Queen Petty. They didn't mean what they said about you to others, to your new neighbors. They was talking hella shit to your new neighbors, but nobody believe in their lies no more. On Sunday, expect positive changes, all right? Because the people that worked against you is now looking at the people that hired them or fucked with them a year ago, because everything is backfiring on them now because they was lying about you, saying all types of mean stuff out of jealousy, racism, hate, whatever. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all, but you know, God said, no, y'all not doing that here. Somebody's son and sister could have been involved. They could be grown, okay? Or something about your sister's son. Take it as a resume. Yeah, I told you. The ancestors told them to back off completely from you. Somebody grandpa could be a part of their ancestor or something. Because they told them that you was protected from all evil in all forms. A Pisces, that's what they told us, Pisces. The warfare was over. So that's why the robbery attempt failed. And they salty as fuck that you about to get a pay raise. Or that you getting a pay raise. Somebody's sister is salty that you getting a pay raise. And somebody's sister like the new you. And a daughter and a son. That no harm or danger will ever come to your kids. Your daughter or son. Yeah, because of the changes that you may have made. You securing your lineage. So even if they try to do something outside of you, where as though like they try to hurt your children, God forbid, or try to attack your kids or do some weird shit, your kids is just as safe as you because they're a part of you. And no matter who they're around, they better act like they got some sense or else. It's that type of situation. And no matter if your kids is grown or young, no matter what, God is protecting them just like they protecting you. Period. And they better act like they got some sense because no harm or danger will ever come to them. Because whoever you are not a part of an organization, a secret society, or any kind of coven, Libra. You're a free earth angel type of energy or something like that. And that's why you're protected from dream magic, and it's always going to be divine intervention. I don't know who somebody's nephew was, L, on a Thursday, but they need to think again, because this ain't that. Yeah, so any day now, Capricorn. This man or woman is short, a Leo. Maybe it's on site for this person. I don't know what that is about, but this man, or no, this woman got some dreads. S, my co-worker Q. In the summertime, they could have been a Jehovah's Witness. They was working together with somebody. Somebody could be Catholic. They created a mess, and now hoping somebody can help them fix it, child. Now somebody want to talk to you about everything because something happened 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you was protected from all evil. Somebody ex-friend seen you somewhere. They seen you going through a body transformation and getting fit. And somebody ain't even mad. Okay? He probably mad at somebody's mom. See? They're no longer going to be stalking you since maybe for a past week. They not watching you no more. They not going to stalk you no more or whatever. Like, somebody see you are healthy, happy, looking good, and, you know, it's just like, damn, okay? Somebody rather be with you now, or something like that. Somebody really want to be with you now. They don't want to be with somebody else. He walking away from somebody now. Yeah. We got an Aquarius. This man or woman is tall. Somebody could be an Asian man or woman as well involved in this. Oh. They know you single. All right. T might have a dark attachment. Oh. Maybe because they did something over time. They got a dark attachment or something like that. They was doing too much. That's why this person going through bad karma or something like that. They really could be going through something right now, y'all. I hope this helps.